8-year-old Maya loves national parks and shows it.
I went to
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, Big Cypress, Biscayne, the Smokies, the South Rim.
She has badges for all of those parks. While mainly geared toward kids, visitors of any age can earn badges by completing educational activities and pledging to care for the parks as junior rangers.
All right, but before I can make you junior rangers, I have a couple of questions for you. Think you can answer them? I think you can. First, are we allowed to feed wild animals? Good.
National parks are very beautiful, and I want to protect them, so that's why I'm a junior ranger.
Maya and her siblings proudly wear their badges on hats and vests their parents bought them at Zion.
They go everywhere with these hats and vests. They go to the local parks, they go to local science events, and they show off.
That was until Maya lost hers.
The reason she lost it to begin with is because they pretend play at home. So they reenact the entire experience at the parks, and they make their own badges out of paper, and they attach it to their vest and their hat. They do it with their dolls. They do it in our backyard. That's how she originally lost it.
Her mom said Maya was devastated, but she decided to do something about those badges.
I sent a letter to Zion and Arches so they could write me back and send me a new one.
She's like, oh, I'm going to write them. I said, well, you go for it. But you got to do this one on your own.
She only buys something once.
We purchased the vest and the hat for them so that they can wear them with pride, so they can feel like real rangers, right? And they do when we travel, but that's not a need, that's a want. So you got that as a gift. If you lose it, that's your responsibility to replace if you care for it.
That isn't the only life lesson from her mom that Maya was able to put to use. She had seen her mom write to another park requesting badges for a pandemic visit when they completed the junior ranger activities, but the visitor center was closed. Now it was Maya's turn.
When things like that happen, I don't give up.
So she found the envelopes, and she got the stamps, and she researched the address on her own. I just oversaw it, and she drew the badges she lost, and she made sure there was backup because she saw me go through the process with the Smokies.
I wrote, Dear Rangers of Arches, I am heartbroken to have lost my Zion hat and Arches badge. I completed my booklet and earned my badge and swore my oath. I am attaching 2 pictures for support. I would gratefully appreciate it if you could send me a new replacement badge.
Moved by Maya's letter, the Rangers came through.
Arches sent it back to me, and it wrote, sorry to hear, I hope this will help.
Zion wrote back as well.
I felt really happy. I didn't even know that they were going to send me a letter back.
One of the lessons was to put herself out there, to know it's okay to receive as a response, but you never know what response you will get unless you try. And we really loved the fact that the Rangers took the time to respond back, because those are very heavily visited parks, and it's an expense for them with mailing and all of that, but they took the time to write back.
Now Maya has her sights set on earning more badges.
I will pick up trash, and I will always be safe. Awesome, high five. All right, good job. And you each get your very own badges.
These parks are special, and we need to protect them more because animals live in there